Hey Dub here. Thank you for visiting my channel. I hope that you appreciate the content. This is just a friendly reminder that this channel is partially sponsored by a trio, which is a service where content creators can find opportunities for other sponsorships. So if you do visit atrio.com and you do sign up, please use the code KDUB4, KAYDU4, and that will help out my channel. Much appreciated. Enjoy the content. Hello, y'all. This is KDub0415, and we are continuing our Let's Play Paradise Killer series. So we are here at Sam's Bar, and since it's episode 10, I'm saying hello to everyone. I'm still alive. I got a haircut. Um, there's nothing else really to say. It's 80 degrees outside, so it's a lot different than some of the previous recordings where it was like freezing cold. Anyway, so let's say hello to Samuel Daybreak here.
Sam Daybreak.
The Bar
Hey,
Master.
LD.
Hey, LD, I heard you were back.
Sam Daybreak.
Sam Daybreak, Bar Master. Born in the Shadow of the Dragon in Turkey in AD 999 under a sign of Shadow Zero. Sam took to killing like breathing. He killed 5 on the streets and then killed as a soldier before killing for fun. Became a hitman extraordinaire under the banner of Shadow Zero. Met Lydia on the battlefield. They battled for 2 weeks, destroying the town of RAS 009. Lydia claimed victory and stabbed Sam through the heart. While fighting, he had fallen in love with Lydia, and in his moment of death, refused to leave her. His skin fell away and his skeleton hardened, becoming a deep red as he confessed his love for her. She too had fallen for him and accepted his confession. They fled to get married. He renounced his murderous ways and refuses to commit harm to others.
What do you believe, LD?
Starlight is filling you in, isn't she? Have you forgotten about us during exile? I suppose isolation clouds the mind doesn't hit. Hey Sam, it's been a while. Nice jacket. You noticed? It was a gift from Lydia. She always had good taste, doesn't she? Lydia has missed drinking with you. I missed you too as well. You're the only normal people on these islands. That's nice of you to say, LD.
What?
It would be nicer if you were back under better circumstances, wouldn't
I
it?
have a bad feeling
The Syndicate
about
is in a
this.
bad place.
Is that true, LD?
It's devastating, isn't it? Our friends and colleagues have been taken from us.
I don't like this.
There's not a lot of wailing, grieving going on.
Don't think so, LD.
We've existed for unknown epochs of time, haven't we? It gives everyone a different perspective on
Got
things.
it.
How's the whiskey blend on this island? Some vanilla, caramel, spice, and just a hint of smoke. Spice is unusual. The whiskey tastes like the island it's made on. This has been a peaceful island. The caramel and vanilla are in harmony. The spice twists in your mouth. It coils and slips between the other flavors. What's the whiskey telling you, Sam?
Ridiculous.
There's something under the surface, something that twists, something that has moved between us all. You can feel it too. Is there anything I can help you with? Certainly. Where were you at the time of the murder, Sam? Am I under suspicion,
it.
LD? Sam, I'm an investigator. Of course, LD. We all must cooperate, mustn't we? Lydia had taken me to the Paradise Gates.
Fancy at the
I
ring.
finished packing up the bar. I spent a few minutes taking the place in. I couldn't have expected to be back here, could I? What time did you leave the bar? I let Yuri know I was good to go. Lydia came to get me and we went to the gates. She picked me up about 10 to midnight. We arrived at the gates at about 5 to midnight. Any proof? The nightmare computers at the gates will have the logs. I'll check them out. You think Henry really did this, Sammy? It's hard to say, isn't it? It's a heck of a crime. What do you believe, LD? I'm still making my truth.
Is this a joke,
Akiko found
LD?
him with council blood in his stomach. That's messed up, isn't it?
What?
He's clearly a sicko.
Sure.
That's what I'm trying to work out. Can you think of anyone that would want to kill the council, Sam? Kill the council? The crime of the century of the millennium?
Is this a joke,
I don't think I
LD?
do, LD. I'm really sorry I can't be more help. Everyone here is a loyal member of the Syndicate, aren't they? I hope that's true. What about your motive? Sure thing, LD. What do you need to
The
know?
investigator
Got anything
is
you'd like to
here.
tell me? Don't think so, LD. We're happy. But everyone has a motive. Everyone has a motive. They just need to think harder, Sam. Is that true, LD? Without a doubt. Does Yuri come in here? Why do you ask, LD? He's after my time, and Lydia mentioned him. I don't know him. People speak to bartenders, pour their heart out after a bad day. He does come in from time to time. We all need a drink, right? I don't trust people, don't.
What?
We all have our own ways. That means I don't trust myself. It can be a dark path, though. Be careful, won't you? What can you tell me about him? He's a power boy. All he thinks about is power and ambition. He wants to be on the council? Or does. Maybe he finally snapped?
What the hell?
Snap?
Fancy a drink?
All he wants is to pursue his ambition. I voted against him in one of his numerous motions, and he came across the room at me. He's angry and impatient. He thinks he's ready to run the show. Don't all young people, though. Sometimes. Did you see Yuri last
Is
night?
that
Lydia tried phoning him.
royalty?
You should ask her, shouldn't you? I probably should. You know anything about the murder of the marshal guards outside of the council building? I don't, do I, LD? Terrible business, isn't it? What do you know about the fourth holy seal? I don't think I know anything. No one does, do they? Want to tell me what a lump of flesh cut from a god is doing in a security safe in your storeroom? What flesh? Sammy?
I am under suspicion.
I don't know what you're talking
LT.
about, LD. Is someone trying to frame me? Did someone plant it there? Did you plant it there? Don't make this harder than it needs to be. I promise you, LD, I don't know what you're talking about. I think something's there. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? I don't think I can help you on this one, can I? Maybe check out his place overlooking the ocean. I already did. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night? Akiko? Didn't see her, I'm afraid, LD. You should ask her yourself, shouldn't you? Certainly. Did you see Crimson last night? Sometimes she stops by for a drink and eat, but I didn't see her until the crisis meeting last night, LD. You should speak to her, shouldn't you? I should. You see the doctor last night? He said he'd been in his clinic, didn't he? True. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night?
What?
Been to the desolation cell yet, LD? You should ask Akiko, should you? I don't trust her. Did you see Witness to the End last night? I've got nothing except what I heard at the crisis meeting, LD. He was in his apartment with Carmelina. You should ask them, shouldn't you? What do you know about the second Holy Seal? It's a mystery, isn't it? Not for me to know, is it? What do you know about the escape last night? Not sure what help I can be, LD. Have you spoken to Akiko? What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago?
What?
Dead Zone's bad news, LD. If you're looking into a crime from a decade ago, you're going to have to stare into the hell coffin. What do you know about the murder of Gray's bloodlines? I don't know anything, do I, LD? I'm asking you,
Fancy
sir.
a drink?
Fancy a drink? Sure. What do you recommend? How long since you had a drink? 3 million days.
Investigator is
Feel like
here.
catching up? In moderation, a mass murder needs solving. A bar is somewhere to lose your worries, isn't it?
My unique
How about starting with a
glance.
highball? Sounds good. Please enjoy. Ah, that's a good highball, Sam. You're too kind, LD. I'm still practicing. This is Dead Nebula's Beyond Horizon, a nice blended whiskey. It has a crisp flavor and sweet, smoky aroma. It goes perfectly with the soda water and a garnish of mint to make it a nice highball. Don't be modest, be proud. I do not wish to be presumptuous, but an artisan can never be satisfied, can they? There is always another facet to the diamond that is perfection. Wouldn't you agree? You said it, Sammy, the endless pursuit. It is a curse and a blessing, isn't it?
Sure.
It creates a restless mind, frustrated by not being able to practice, but in the moment of doing, you are in heaven. Precisely. Key to a highball is the ice. This ice is frozen at negative 20 degrees Celsius. It makes the ice harder so it doesn't melt. You can enjoy the taste of the ingredients without them being diluted.
My unique
The ice is cut to
glance.
provide a tight fit in the glass. A highball has to be stirred gently so the soda doesn't fizz. Stir without the ice moving apart. It chills it nicely, doesn't it? You always make the
I am
perfect drink.
under
Please, LD,
suspicion,
I'm still
LD.
learning. I need to go and breathe life back into paradise. Good to talk to you, Sam. It is always a pleasure, LD. Please stop in again, won't you? Absolutely. May you always live in the shadow, and may you reach the moon. Alright, so I got a little bit of mixology lesson from Sammy the bartender here. Go ahead and save. And then we will continue.
Getting saved.
There are a lot of people we could question right now because there are a lot of questionable motives and circumstances. I wonder if I could... I'm not going to jump all the way down there. I'm going to go over this way.
Uh,
So there's the dead zone right there, right?
uh,
So I wonder... No, I don't wonder. I am aware that there is something you can do to help you with the investigation.
ha, ha,
Darn it.
huh.
But you got to get to the roof. And that's not anything to do. Gotta keep going up, up, and away.
Ha, ha, ha,
Alright, let's keep going. Come on, we can do this. Double jump there. Getting there. Gonna take a couple of seconds though.
ha,
Excuse me. Come on, come on, come on. You can do this. There we go.
ha,
Okay, and now
ha,
up here.
ha,
Alright, so let's keep going.
ha,
So, one of the places we cannot get into are the barracks.
ha.
But I am very suspicious of the Grand Marshal and her statements. So I want to get into the barracks to see if I can confirm what is going on, or if Hiko-san is actually not telling me the truth. In order to do that, I need to create a distraction. And there's a way to create a distraction here on the roof of the dead zone. So I need to be able to get up there so that I can take care of that. Excuse me, let's go. Hey, Shinji. Wonder what our friendly demon wants to tell us this time. What's the shape of crime, Love Dies?
That's strange.
Shape? Like a metaphor or something. What shape does crime take?
The investigator
Some
is
crimes
here.
are a pyramid, wide at the bottom, but the solution is a narrow point. Some crimes are an inverse pyramid, balancing precariously on a single point with a frightening wide conspiracy. You really did have a lot of time up in the Shadowlands, didn't you? Yeah. 3 million days, right? So this is locked, I believe. So I need to go back down here. Activate it. Okay, so don't go too far. That we can do that. And climb back up. So, ooh, a ladder? That makes it easier. Yes. And there's a nightmare computer here. This computer controls that valve. This looks like some kind of venting system for the dead zone. I guess the air is filtered so dynamic corruption doesn't leak out. Opening this should send the marshals into a panic. I might be able to get into barracks without being seen in the chaos. Alright, let's do this. Pyramids. And Cosmos for this one. Goat. Pyramids again. Correct. Correct. Also correct.
Unlocked.
And was that two? Here we go. We got the valve is venting the gas from the corrupted zone below. Should set off the demonic detection systems. I'm sure the marshals will be running out of the barracks any moment now. Matter of fact, it will. Alright, time to get back down here. In here? I don't think so. So there's a marshal down there already. So that softened the blow there a little bit. Let's go ahead and grab this blood crystal.
Blood crystal obtained.
Alright. So how are we on time? A little bit less than 15 minutes at the moment. Where to go from here? Alright, I'm gonna make an executive decision here. I need to get back toward the gardens. How do I get there from here? That is the question. I don't want those right now. I want to get back to the gardens. I'll pick this up since it's on the way.
Relic
Glinting golden crown obtained. Yep, so this is the park area. So we're almost there. But I'm gonna go through here to get there. That would make it a little bit easier. This is where Witness to the End is hanging out, pretty much. But like I said, I'm going to the gardens. I do have some questions for Witness, however. Like, why do you have a secret demonic... Gosh, I can't say anything right now. Why do you have a secret demonic bunker? That's what I was meaning to say.
game saved.
Thank you. So let's see here. Headquarters. Let's head back up toward the headquarters. So we can interview Carmelina. So chose to. But to be honest with you, I would like to explore the beach down here. Oop. Hello there.
Blood crystal obtained.
That's about the only one. So there's Doom Jazz's... Ooh, there's a blood crystal on his boat. I didn't see that until now. So there we go. Learning something new. But I want to go over here. Let's actually go toward the gardens. If we can. Like so. And we will look for clues. And blood crystals and all that jazz. But yeah, that takes a lot of the sting off of jumping, so we're gonna go ahead and keep that. Blood crystal over here. Don't mind if I do.
Blood crystal obtained.
And then I'm gonna head back over this direction. If I recall correctly, there's a clue over this way. I mean, I just played this not too long ago, actually. So this should not be difficult for me to remember.
Blood crystal obtained.
But you know what? Human memory is a very tricky thing. At least that's what I learned from my psychology books. So let's see, we're gonna go around the building. Apparently there's something over here.
Sure.
Someone's been littering, or maybe not. This bottle has blood in it.
Analyzing.
Nanny, the hell?
There are traces of the blood of every member of the council in here.
Got it.
No fingerprints. A weird and suspicious thing to find.
Got it.
Up above is the entrance to the council building where Akiko allegedly found Henry after the murder. The judge said Henry was found with the blood of the victims in his stomach. If he is being framed, this is a good way of getting it into him. Did someone do the murder, then take blood from each victim, bottle it, and force Henry to imbibe it? That could be a possibility. I suspect you're Knight, but I am not going to say that for sure. What else we got? Come on, I know we have something else here.
Sure.
This knife is inscribed with "Always yours, Sammy baby." It must belong to Lydia. There's no blood on it, probably washed away in the last high
I
tide.
need to investigate
Blade
this.
is damaged though, it has nicks along it. Shame, this was a nice knife once. The damaged grate is on the balcony right above here. Was the knife used to open it? That is a possibility. So, I have some questions for Crimson as well. Crimson Acid. If I can get over her direction. But we're going to take the beach because there are things that we can get here still. Let's go ahead and grab them. We have a relic over here. Don't remember which one this is. Island 4. We understand. Communing with the gods lets the alien devils in. They rot our islands and condemn us to failure. We must never speak to them. Some do not obey. Oh, okay. Well, I don't think these are really too concerned about that, but thank you for the relic. And I'm gonna go this way. We still have some things going on here. Let's see what we got in these trees. Absurd message stones obtained. Congratulations to us, and then another blood crystal. Thank you. This is where go talk to Go, but I'm not interested in talking to her at the moment. I want to talk to Crimson. Alright, over here we have another song. A tower that broadcasts music to speakers on the island. There's a tape in here.
Music obtained.
Last Dance XX. You spun me around. I wanted it to last forever. We were roller skating. I wanted to never take them off. The setting sun sparkled on the ocean. Sweet. Alright, actually this should be right where Crimson is, right? Or is she on the other side? She's on this side. Okay, roger that. I'm gonna keep going this way. There we go, double jump. Already got that one, so go us. Yep, she's right here. See if I can get more secrets off of her. After that, we will end the episode and move along. I think that noise is above us. I'm not worried about it at the moment. Hello, Crimson. Good to see you again. So let's hang out for a second. Got time for a chat, Crimson? What are you planning to do with your amassed wealth? If trade is good, you're carrying a lot of blood crystals. Quiet life. That's why I'm down here, away from the tower. Not the greatest fan of people.
Good work.
Having a big chunk of change allows you to live your life in peace. How misanthropic. Misanthropic. You're sure that's healthy?
Good.
Thank you, lady. Have you tried that new beer I'm on the can of? It's good. Not yet. Is it worth it?
Secrets are
Think I'd put my
dangerous.
name on any old piss water? There's a competition to win a date with me with a winning ring pull. Anyone win?
Thank you.
I'll let you into a little secret. There are no winning ring pulls. I know certain things about the Dead Nebula Company. I told the CEO that I know these things and made the winning ring pull disappear. Not a prize to be passed around.
Sorry.
I dread to think what your file on me looks like.
Don't be coy.
I know all sorts, but there's always more to learn. Maybe you can learn more about me one day. Don't be a tease. Seen you, lady. Go ahead and talk about case files. We need to talk, Acid. Never call me
When
Acid.
love dies,
Why was
all
KHX
that
accusing you of
remains
stealing
are
the
the
key to the second
facts.
holy seal?
Honey,
Beep!
Crime is
This makes you a prime
repulsive.
suspect. Spill it.
I'm innocent.
I promise I didn't kill the council. I need you to know that.
Don't
Get on
test
with it.
me.
The holy seals are the holy grails of secret hunters. They're so locked down and under
What
wraps.
do you mean?
I was losing sleep each night thinking about them. I knew KHX designed the second seal, so I started talking to him. I also knew he was obsessed with me.
Sure.
Obsessed?
We're in a
More
dark
than I
time.
expected. I thought he was just horny for me. But he had got it into his head that if we achieve perfection on the next island, he'd ascend to heaven.
When love dies,
Sorry, called
all
you his
that
queen in
remains
the
are the
astral
facts.
heaven. Good snooping, lady. Since I'm blessed by the gods, he coveted me as a trophy queen.
Business is business.
The guy was out of his
I have
mind.
a bad feeling about
Keep
this.
using the past tense. I'm not stupid. If the council got on the bad side of a killer and the person who designed part of their security is missing, either dead or might as well be.
The facts
Did
and
you
the
do it?
That's strange.
Please. Even if he was going to squeal to Montserrat, I talked him down. I strung him along in a relationship. I could persuade him to do almost anything, except give you the secret to the second holy seal. There was a data key he guarded. I took it and made a copy. How did you copy it? You ask a lot of
I
questions.
have my ways.
Someone in Masahiro Heavy Industries owed me a favor. That favor was an hour in one of their high-end computer labs. It turned out to be a heavily encrypted digital key on a flash drive. I put the key back in his workshop, apologized profusely, and did something to take his mind off it.
Ooh,
Did you use the key?
Secrets
No.
breed mysteries.
I know where and how, though. The obelisks on the beach. The key works on them.
The investigator
That's the
is here.
second seal secret.
Thank you.
No, there's more, but I don't know what. Why didn't you use the key? Bad vibes, lady. I could feel it in the air. Things were happening on the island.
The facts and
This
the
still
truth
makes you
are
a
not
suspect,
the
Crimson.
same.
I know. Could have murdered him. I found a tuft of your hair in KHX's workshop.
The
And
facts and the
that
truth
puts you at the scene
are
of a
not the
disappearance.
same.
Come on, lady. You know that doesn't prove anything. Did you see Witness last night? I heard Carmelina went to visit him last night. You should speak to her. Any idea how I could track down a phone number?
Good work.
I have my ways. I can run a search for you. There's a service charge, of course. I don't care. What's the number? A332-112-ES9116RD.
Don't be coy.
Let's see. Nothing. That number isn't registered to a phone on the island. Are there unregistered phones? No, Masahiro controls the phone output. Everything is registered. I have a back door into their system, so I can scope the numbers. Is there anything else that could have a number attached to it? Not a clue. You're going to need to go looking. Do you know anything about One Last Kiss? Is that her name? She's good at hiding herself, but I've seen
The
her.
investigator is
You know
here.
who she is. I figure some kind of spirit. I don't know who she was in her former life, though. What do you know about the murder of Grace Bloodlines? Ah, that makes sense.
Nice doing
I have got
business with
something
you.
good. Are you buying? Yep.
Thank you.
Oh, nice crystals. Do you think it's strange that Carmelina went to the exorcism? Did she? Why? I don't know. You should ask your ghost friend.
Sure.
I should. Seems like a dangerous situation for the architect. Very. There was a reason, though. Some Syndicate members use encryption and messages to each other. There's a lot of politics and scheming on the islands, after all.
I have my ways.
I monitor any communications that I can. The network traffic is mostly boring, but sometimes someone forgets to encrypt something. While Carmelina was heading to Henry's apartment with Grace, she messaged Akiko and told her to step out of the room while Grace was doing the exorcism.
That's weird.
Her so-called lapse in procedure was planned. There was, lady. Sounds like a plot to
Don't
me.
test me.
My work is never
The
done.
investigator
Have you
is
got a
here.
copy of this message? Uh-huh. They realized the mistake and scrubbed their phones afterwards, so don't expect to be able to confirm this with their phones. Besides, it was 10 years ago. Everyone got a Masahiro upgrade since then. Did you see the doctor last night?
Business
I
is
know something about
business.
his clinic, but won't charge you. Find the back door. I already did. Did you see Lydia and Sam last night? Lydia should have been doing her ferrywoman duty. The log at the gates should confirm something about that. I still have to make my way over that way. What do you know about the Fourth Holy Seal? It's an open secret that it requires some kind of godliness to get through.
That's weird.
An open secret? Word got out a while back. From who? Not sure, it just kind of bubbled up. Someone probably got loose-lipped after a drink. So everyone in the Syndicate would know how to breach it. Not the specifics, but if anyone says they don't know anything about it, they're lying, trying to cover their butts. Now you're here. Time to uncover some butts. Go get 'em, Tiger. May your journey be endless, and may you reach the moon. Awesome. So we did get some more information. It cost us a little bit, but no big deal. We still have blood crystals left over. We're gonna save here, and then end the episode.
Game saved.
So we'll continue investigating. We're pretty close to Lydia Daybreak, so maybe we'll go ahead and ask Lydia Daybreak some questions, and then we'll go from there. So until the next episode, everyone, take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye for now. K-Dub here. Did you like the content? Go ahead and hit the like button. And would you like updates on uploads that I make in the future? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hey, you can even hit the bell, and it will give you those notifications. Thank you for your time. Take care.